Royal Enfield Enter Hunter 350 with a Diabolo pipe, among other things. Let's go take this thing for a spin. That is a nice sound. That is not stock. I love it. It even pops a little. What a hoot. So this one is, I forgot the color, but it's the whitish one. But it's had some things done to it. And we'll run down to the park here. We'll run around town real quick, and then we'll run down to the park if it doesn't rain yet. And take a look at those things. What a nice sound. What a nice sound. We got to take it a little easy because it's only got 3 miles on it. These bikes just came into Baxter Cycle yesterday. I think they were released nationwide yesterday, as a matter of fact. I love it. I just love it. But this one's had a lot of stuff added to it. You know, I already mentioned that, I guess. And like the mirrors are not stock. It has tank pads. It's got, of course, the exhaust, among many other things. Beautiful, man, beautiful. It's got a fuel gauge, analog speedometer, fuel gauge, gear indicator right there, clock, trip A, trip B, and the odometer, of course, down there. What a great sounding bike. What a great sounding bike. A little bit of a pop to it. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm new to this bike, so I'm not going to hot rod too bad. Wow, this thing is a grin. This thing is a grin. I love it. That pipe makes all the difference. All these parts are in stock right now at BaxterCycle.com. Every single piece. Look at the handling there. 53.9 inch wheelbase. That's 1370 millimeters. It's just a little rocket ship. Of all the 350s, this is definitely the quickest one and the most nimble. It's got 17 inch wheels front and back. I think 100 by 80 17 on the front. I think the rear is a 140 70 17. Just a beautiful thing. The sound is insane. Talk about egging you on. This is the mighty metropolis of Marne, Iowa, welcoming us. Home of Baxter Cycle, sellers of new and used Royal Enfields, Triumphs, and British bikes of all type. Oh, there's a kitty cat. I better slow down. All right, this is a nice steep hill. Let's do a little spin test here. Look at that. This is just so nice. This is the most nimble of all the 350s. Definitely the best handling one. Look at that. That is the Drailer Grill right there. I always try to mention them. If you ever get to Marne, you can give those guys a try. What a grin. What a grin this thing is. Look at that. You know what? I've never been to this part of town. Let's go over there and see what we got. Lot sold. Hey! Is this a dead end? Nope. We better take it easy. We don't want to rile the locals. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. I'm just having too much fun. This thing is a grin. This is just a fun, plain old fun motorcycle. Look at that handling. Let's head down to Cycle Park and have a little talk. They've kitted this one out pretty well. All the way across town to get to Cycle Park. My gosh, it must be about 2 blocks. Boy, this thing sounds good. What a hoot. All right, I'll get the helmet off and we shall talk. Wahoo! Let's take a look at this hot rod. I'm going to go over the specs real quick. 349cc single overhead cam, 9.5 to 1 compression, 20 horsepower, 20 foot-pounds of torque. That's 27 newton meters. We're going to get to the good stuff after I read through these. A beautiful 5-speed transmission. Y'all have heard me say it a million times. Royal Enfield knows how to make a great transmission. Weight, this is wet weight, very important. 399 pounds, that's 181 kilograms. This is the lightest of the 350s, and there's some good reasons for that. We'll go over that in a minute. But absolutely amazing. 3.5 gallon gas tank, which is 13 liters. 31.1 inch seat. That's 790 millimeters. Now, 31.1 inch. I don't believe it's that high. I would like to measure that, because now I know it's very narrow, so it feels, you know, lower than it is. But you can just, I mean, nothing to it. You just get right on it. I have a 30-inch inseam, and I feel that bike is nice and low to the ground. The ground clearance, I've talked about that already, 5.9 inches, 150 millimeters. Here's a great number. Everybody should love this number. 53.9 inches. That's 1,370 millimeters. That's the wheelbase of this hot rod. Isn't that just beautiful? What a profile, huh? The front brake is a 300 millimeter twin pot, 2-piston Vibri with ABS. The rear, and this is kind of an interesting number, 270 millimeter disc. That's extra large, a little larger than most are 240 to 255, with a single pot Vibri, single piston. Tires, 180/17 on the front. That's a very nice tire. Seat, by the way, Seat tire. And the rear, and I love this one, 140 by 70, 17, 140 width. That's quite wide. I mean, that's pretty, that's wider than one of my Himalayan. It's a very nice tire wise size. Front forks are 41 millimeter. Front suspension is 5.1 inch travel with 100. That's 130 millimeters, and they've got these neat boots on there to keep them protected. And the rear suspension, I found 4 inches for a number. That's 102 millimeters. All right, that's the good stuff. Stock information. Let's look at the custom stuff. This bike, they just got it in yesterday. Baxter Cycle has a warehouse full of parts for these of all kinds. This is just a few of the things that they've done. They're in stock. They can ship them out tomorrow. And so let's see what we got. First off, they've got a different fender, but it's not on the bike yet. He's going to put different tires and different fender on, but that's going to be another next week. We'll get back to this then. He's got this, I think it's Enfield Precision headlight protector. Jumping up here, Tech levers that are adjustable, 6-way adjustable. Now they have these in black and in this color. They may have them in other colors too. Royal Enfield mirrors. These are so cool. And anyway, just well done on their part, right? To the tank, they put these knee pads on there. They blackened out the bottom seam. They put this Diabolus tank trim on there. Same with this Diabolus cover on the side. Isn't that cool? Oh, look at that. Very yeah, look at this. Same thing. Like I said, they got this stuff in stock. And then they've got the Royal Enfield. This is a like a touring seat of some sort, but it's very comfortable. Very comfortable. And the price was amazing on this. He was get on their website and look at that, baxtercycle.com. You know, this is just a beautiful thing. And then the pipe. I mean, look at that beautiful pipe. And you heard the sound already. It's just a beautiful, wow. I love it. I'm a little excited, aren't I? Nothing gets me more excited than motorcycles, I think. Well, almost nothing. But what a beautiful machine. I love how it's all blacked out. Everything, the engine, the frame, everything is blacked out on this one. You know, white with the black. Very well done. They're going to put, I think I said this already, a taller fender on here. And he's got some other things planned. He was telling me, we'll get, yeah, check back. We'll get back onto this. So something that I just figured out on these bikes, and I looked at the other bikes, they're not like this, the other 350s. This bike has a hanging engine. There's no frame underneath here. Oh, they put this bash guard on here. Can't forget that. And they have those in stock too. But there's no frame underneath the engine. It's a hanging engine. And Enfield did that years ago on, well, actually, I think they still do it on several of their motorcycles. It's really you know, it's a weight saving. The engine gets lower, the center mass gets lower. That's another reason this bike handles so well, I believe. But what a deal. Oh, also they have black covers on the forks here. Isn't that neat? But they've just done a great job. They've done a great job. Like I said, this one's not done. They've got some other ideas coming in, other parts they're going to put on, and other things they're going to do with these. I think this is an incredibly, you know, I think the Royal Enfield Interceptor is one of the most customizable of the Enfields out there right now. And I think this is going to equal or even surpass that in the what you can do with these bikes. They're just, you know, $39.99 for this bike, brand new. I'm not sure about that with this. Even at the highest price ones are $4,200 plus shipping, I think. But get on their website and check it out. So very low entry point, 3-year unlimited mile warranty. Unlimited mile warranty, 3 years. That's one of the reasons I bought my Himalayan. And at that time they only had a 2-year warranty. But look at that taillight. That whole back end just gorgeous. Look at that whole thing. That's just gorgeous. These are cast aluminum. They're just great. Look at that. Contrasting stitching. 2 different materials. Look at that. Just very sleek seat. Absolutely love it. And by the way, comes with a center stand. You know, at this, it's just amazing. Mag wheels, tubeless tires. I'm pretty sure they're tubeless. I love it. I love it. All right, what you all can't see where you're at is the rain's coming in, and I can feel it. It was on the edge of town when I headed this way. So I'm going to wrap this up. It's a beautiful motorcycle. Hey, if the weather's good where you all are at, get out there and ride, my friends. Wahoo! All right, let's roll. Wahoo! Because the foot pegs are where they're at, you can stand up easily. I like it. I like it a lot. The sound just gets me.